My favourite emoji has always been the turd. The poo that smiles. Hello, I'm Florence Pugh and I'm here with LUK and we are going to play a game of Ask Me Anything. My biggest celebrity fangirl moment was actually quite recently. Ariana Grande, i.e. the Ariana Grande, made an Instagram story and she tagged me. And then I messaged her back and then she messaged me back and it was pretty glorious. I squealed for a good 5 solid minutes. She is on everyone's running playlist, everyone's like crying playlist. Her and Beyonce were the ones that definitely helped many of my heartbreaks during my teenage years. Oh my God, Paddington! I mean, Ariana Grande, amazing, but Paddington tweeted me. Well, basically I made marmalade, and the funny thing was I immediately regretted filming myself making marmalade because it was so sticky. So every single time I tried to type anything, my fingers were getting stuck to the screen. I did it and I woke up in the morning, Paddington had tweeted me. It was pretty major, and I instantly tweeted him back. Yeah, we've had a really good couple of goes. Rebecca Corbin-Murray, my stylist, and I have been really interested into colour and pops and like weird shapes. Definitely the Louis Vuitton dress that was made for me for the Oscars was, I mean, dreamy. It was really interesting. It was a colour that changes in different lights. So in some pictures it looks completely blue and then in other pictures it looks green. I felt like a bit of a chameleon. It was great. The Amelia Wickstead pink and white checkered, beautiful, almost like Audrey Hepburn-y, but not dress that I wore to the London screening of Little Women is up there as well. What do I do? Oh, when I work, there's no time to do anything. Oh, I try and do something interesting or try and do an exercise like on the weekend. So I try and do something weird. Like where was I recently? And I got to do rock climbing on the weekend. That was really good. Just to keep your life going a bit so it's not all about filming. My preparation for Black Widow started early. It started 2 months before we started shooting. And I absolutely love all of the physical stuff about that film. Like on day 2, I was throwing knives and I was just thinking, this is a great life experience. And then when we got shooting, it just made everything easier. I knew how to move and I knew how to land and I knew how to play with Scarlett and just tackle her, which she loved. I got some really nice advice from Scarlett. I was telling her that I was really tired and that I was gonna take a break. And I remember her saying, why? Work. And I was like, yeah, no, but I just want like, you know, a little holiday. And she goes, no, have your holiday. She was like, but these are the times where people are gonna wanna work with you. So work as much as you can and then you can rest later. And I was like, that's quite good. Work whilst you can. Not the anthem, but definitely a song that kind of like welcomes people to my life would be Southern Sun by Boy and Bear. It is one of my favorite songs and has been for a really long time. That and no, that's it. So my tattoo, it's the only one that I have. If I ever spoke about getting a tattoo, it was always that I was gonna get a snail. And on the day I was, Evan Tattoo, he's in New York. He's an amazing tattoo artist. I was there with friends and we went in and they all got their tattoos done. And he said, are you sure you don't want anything? And for some reason, it came out of me and I said, I want a bee. Basically, I ended up shaving part of the bum. I said I wanted it to be rounded but slightly pointy. There's very specific bees and this is a worker bee. Every single person you ever meet has an issue with their body, whether they are really, really long or really, really short, or have grey hair or have perfect hair. Every single person will have a part of their body that they do not like. We are living in an era where everything we see every single day on our phones is not true. It's not correct. And you have to remember that. You are just a body and it grows the way that it grows. And we are ever so slightly being conditioned to believe that everything is naturally perfect and it just isn't. My hope for you is that you give your body a rest and let it be. We all have weird bits. We do. Oh, my favorite emoji has always been the turd. The poo that smiles. because I feel like it sums up everyone. Like, everyone feels a bit like a useless turd that smiles. And he's so cute. I was so bad when I was a teenager at taking my makeup off. And then I remember I'd wake up and have like 3 eyelashes gone because I went to sleep with mascara on. Don't do it, just take it off. And of course, you know, a good spot attack in the mirror is definitely completely bad news, but I love it. It makes me feel great about myself. Don't do it, but do it. I grew up in a very big foodie household. There were 4 of us, 4 kids, 2 parents, dog, and my dad is a really good chef. He grew up in a pub. He always cooks the most amazing, delicious little dishes, and I think my love for food has definitely come from him, and my mum is a really good cook, but I tend to cook really rich stews or kind of like one-pan dishes. I'm a big fan of getting all the squishy vegetables out of the fridge and just putting it in a big bowl in the pan and just making amazing flavors. Not fussy cooking at all, it's definitely like flavor over finesse. And then I now have a love of ice cream making as well, so I'm gonna get nice and chubby from all the ice cream and the cooking. That's a wrap. Thank you so much for all of your questions, and thank you for watching.